All right, I guess it's recording. So I'm hanging out by my wood stove just for fun, not because of any reason. It's more of put some logs in inside. So I recorded a couple minutes ago. I recorded a vlog post, and then I decided I'm not going to post it. So is a vlog actually a post if it's not posted? Tree falls in the wood kind of scenario. Anyway, I'm sick today. I wanted to do like the storytellers thing on one of my favorite songs and play it, but because I'm sick, I decided not to play the song. So I just rambled on for 15 minutes talking about some other idea, and I just like sunk into the couch and monotone and flat, and I didn't think anybody would really want to watch that. But then afterwards, I decided I was going to try a song, so I did play a song, and it came out well, whatever. It was better. It was okay, and but then I was more energetic afterwards, and so I think it. And so then I said some things I think were useful to say and possibly to hear. So I do want to post that, but without the first part of the first video, it would make sense if I just put that on there. So I decided to just cut out what I recorded earlier and make a quick summary right here, and then I can attach the song to the end of this, and I think that will be the way to go. I keep looking at myself in the camera on the phone display. The camera's over here, so it's like looking. It really bothers me for some reason. So I gotta get a real camera. Anyway, so in the originally, so I was gonna do the song storyteller thing, but I didn't do that because I don't think I was good to sing. So I'll do that next time. But so today I was talking about how I've been watching a lot of old videos of our shows, and I seem to not be real precise in my guitar playing or remembering the lyrics a lot. And it was surprised me because we were playing a lot. So I thought that I should have had it all memorized and been able to do it. But because I wasn't doing it, that made me think. And when I think. So I was thinking about why or whatever. Still can't talk very goodly. Yeah. What? I can't talk well. Speak well. Can't speak well. And so I have more energy than I did 20 minutes ago, half hour ago, but still not clear. The light reflecting my glasses. I could not figure out how to do anything with lights in this house. Okay, so I realized that watching my old self play, I need to practice more. And that was pretty much what I rambled on about for 15 minutes. And then, I don't know, for some reason I was thinking that was more of a message than it ended up being. But I guess the idea being that I think it was out of nervousness and depression is what I talked about. Like I used to be really anxious and nervous, and then since then I've gone on to study to a master's level in psychology, and I've been working as a counselor for 5.5 years, and so that changes my own self awareness and stuff like that. So with all that, I've overcome the anxiety and depression a lot, but that was, I think, a factor in forgetting lyrics and stuff. Or I had this whole explanation. Maybe it wasn't as unvaluable as I'm thinking it was now, but the video is just kind of boring, so I'm not going to post it. But the idea was that watching my old self play, I realized that I need to practice and put on a better performance if I want people to take it seriously. And I think that having overcome a lot of the anxiety, depression issues, I should be able to take it more seriously, be more confident in my music. I'm more confident in myself. I'm more self-aware. And so I think that I'm in a better spot now than I was 15 years ago, which hopefully all of us can say the same thing, because 15 years is a long time to not experience some growth. So hopefully we're all growing. And I need to figure out a different way to make videos instead of just holding this thing, because my arm shakes after a while. It's isometrics stuff. I have a tripod for the camera, but it's in my office, and I'm not at my office today. So I'm recording at my house. And yeah, so this time around, I think I'm gonna practice more and leave the self-deprecating humor out and realize that I don't need to. I think part of it, so one of the things I was talking about was this idea that sometimes we prepare ourselves in case we fail. We prepare ourselves with some kind of excuse for why. The classic textbook example of that is if you have a test in school and you don't study for it, then you are preparing yourself either to look really good or to excuse your failure. So if you don't study for a test and then you pass the test, you can say, well, look at how capable and smart I am. I didn't even study and I passed this test. And if you do fail a test, you can have an excuse to say, well, I didn't study, so what do you expect? Why does it look like the video is slower than my speaking? I know I speak fast, but the video should be able to keep up. Yeah, well, I should have used my mic. I don't know. Or the other thing. Anyway, again, more anyways. So if I didn't practice much or I didn't play well, or if I didn't play well or whatever, I can say, oh, it's just punk rock. I don't really care. It's not that serious. But I think that was an excuse for me because I was expecting people to say, oh, you guys are terrible. And really, we weren't. We were good. I thought we were a good band. But then I made us terrible, or I made myself look terrible by forgetting pieces of songs and lyrics and stuff like that. And you can see that, for an example, look at, I posted a show that we played in Rutland, Vermont called Punk in the Park. It was this whole day-long event show thing, a bunch of bands played. And so I showed our set. I recorded our set. It's on this channel, and I'll link to that. That's what I was going to link to at the end of this. And if you look at the songs Communication and It's Not the End, I think I messed up both of those significantly. And I just kind of laughed it off at the time, but I don't want to do that anymore. I want to take it more seriously. So I'm going to practice more and put on a better performance. And so that's that. So now this video will transition into the song I recorded after I recorded the first attempt at a vlog episode today that I just wasn't happy with. And then you can watch that, and I have this little burst of epiphany, kind of, not really epiphany, but like this, well, you'll see. Just watch after the song. All right. And so next week I will do my little story behind a song that's my favorite song, like lyrically, connected wise, even though at the same time I don't like it. So I'll explain all that and do that next week. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Hey, so I decided to play a song anyway. I'm going to tack this on at the end of the blog. Let me try it out. This is our song called Far Away. I'm going to play it slower, and I think that will go well with my lowered sinus pressured voice today. And I'm trying to sit with my head blocking. There's a light back there on the ceiling behind this sheet I hung up, and I'm trying to stay where that won't be a nuisance to your visual experience. Whatever. Close your eyes. It's called Far Away. Would it be alright if I called you tonight? I would feel okay if I could just see you today. Everything would be great if I didn't have to wait just to hold you in my arms. You're so far away from me, and I'm so far away from you. I just lie around thinking only about you. My brain is cooked, I don't know what else to do. You're so far away from me, and I'm so far away from you. Would it be alright if I called you tonight? I would feel okay if I could just see you today. Everything would be great if I didn't have to wait just to hold you in my arms. You're so far away from me, and I'm so far away from you. I just lie around thinking only about you. My brain is cooked, I don't know what else to do. You're so far away from me, and I'm so far away from you. There it is. That took me about 9 tries to get right, and I still missed that one. I'm playing open chords instead of power chords, which I usually do, and I'm playing it like it's usually like, so it's slower, and I'm training different chords, and that was way tougher than it should have been, but that's why you practice. Like I was talking about in the vlog, you practice, and then you can play things. So I need to practice more, and I will do that. So hope you enjoyed that, and it's never been done before. Never be done again, ever. I'm never going to, unless somebody wants me to, and then I will, because that's what I do. I'm a music person now. Always been, have been, will be. More animated now that I played guitar. It's fun. Music does that to you. It sends energy. I was talking to somebody recently about that, the energy, movement. So it's like I'm sending movement into my body, energy. I'm generating this creative energy, and it's hitting right in my solar plexus, my heart chakras, and my throat. And so it's all good things. And but amazing how fast music can change your affect, your mood, and your energy level. I mean, you saw me. I was sitting here just kind of like sunk into the couch. That's also part of it. Probably posture plays into it. So if you want to improve your feeling, the way you feel, change the way you're moving, change your body language, change your situation. It'll follow. So you can either, and that's the thing with depression. So I said psychology, counselors, what I do. So with depression, oftentimes, and you might say, oh, this guy's bipolar, but that's wrong because bipolar doesn't happen like this. But I do seem to have gone from a depressed state into a manic state, but it's not. It's just the energy level. It's like, if you drink a cup of coffee, then in the caffeine boost, and then you suddenly feel alert. Well, you don't need that stuff. You can just do it naturally. That's what I'm trying to explain, but I sidetrack myself because that's what I do. So like when we're feeling depressed, it's the act of depressing. We're being depressed, and so if I am acting as though I'm depressed, I'm going to be depressed. My body, my mood is going to follow my body. Sometimes our body follows our mood. So if something happens in my life, something contextual or situational happens that would cause me to be sad, I gotta remember to look at the camera, so that makes it easier to watch. I think, I don't know, I gotta get a real camera. The lens is easy to look at, and so I keep looking at myself. So if situationally you become depressed, something happens and you're sad, then because you're sad, you start to act sad, your body follows. But then it can also be that your body becomes sad. If you're not sleeping well, if you're not eating well, your body can become depressed, your brain becomes depressed, and then your mood follows. You think, wow, I'm sad. But it's just your body's being sad. And so it can go both ways, and that's like situational depression. But then there's clinical depression where it's longer term and you become conditioned to those behaviors and stuff like that. But the same is true on this short, like acute situations like this. Now I'm sick, I'm worn out, no energy and stuff like that. But then doing something that I enjoy doing, changing my posture, changing instead of just embracing being sick and sinking back into the couch and lying around, where my energy is, of course, going to match my body posture. I'm changing my posture. I'm sitting up a little bit. I still have my terrible posture, but I'm sitting up more. I'm playing guitar. I'm actively doing something. I'm creating something, and so it changes the energy in me. And so we can all do that all the time. I should just cut out the first 20 minutes of this blog and just put this up. But for the sake, I really should do that probably. This is more beneficial than that was. But then without that, then this little bit of rambling doesn't make as much sense and it's not as valuable. So let's leave it all together. But so anyway, I didn't fix my sinus problems. It's still there. I still feel it. But I changed my energy level by changing my body posturing. And so I'd encourage you to do that if you need a change in your life. And that's where yoga, tai chi, martial arts, and exercise in general is very beneficial. It changes the energy flow in your body, and that's something very real. And even though mainstream United States medical doesn't seem to, well, we're going to try to avoid some blanket statements here, but there doesn't seem to be as much of a focus on energy as I would like to see. We'll put it that way. But it doesn't mean it's not valuable and valid. Those are the two words I was trying to combine into one. But yeah, so there you go. And hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of rambling. See you next time.